In this video, I'm going to tell you my advice for what to do if you've applied for a job or even if you've gone for an interview and you're hearing crickets, you haven't heard anything. It may be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and you're kind of wondering, well, at what point do I kind of reach out and see, if they're still alive, if they're still interested, if I reach out, will it actually make a difference? And because you don't want to be, some people fear that, if I reach out and check on it, they'll think that I'm being bossy, and is that going to impact the way they perceive me? All these different type of things. I don't think the issue is reaching out. Okay, I think if you're curious and I haven't heard anything, like you would if you ordered a product off Amazon or you ordered something off the internet, if you hadn't heard anything, I think it's within your rights to actually be curious about where it's at. So I think it's less about the frequency of, whether it's 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's more about the how. It's about the how of that conversation, that how you actually go about it in a way that kind of works for both parties. So the way I would kind of do it is, if it was more than 3 weeks, well, I've just said don't do frequency, but for me personally, if it was a couple of weeks, that's pretty normal. Recruitment process is notorious for taking long periods of time, particularly for larger, more bureaucratic organizations. Private sector tends to work a lot quicker, but it certainly take a while. I would find whoever the recruiter is, and I would just ring them and just sort of say, look, it's been a while since I've heard. I'm just really curious to see where we're at on the process, and is there any additional information from me that you need to make a decision? Okay, so pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You can even do something like, I know that it's a really busy time of year and you're probably still going through all the information from the candidates, but is there anything specifically that I can do to help you in your decision making? Or we just be open and honest. Hey, I'm just ringing. As you know, I'm really keen, which is what I said in my interview. Just wondering where things are at the moment. I like the phone call because you can kind of control the dialogue, and it does allow you to just sort of demonstrate a bit of empathy. Whereas if you send an email like, I haven't heard anything, where are things at? It could really be interpreted to people to be like negative. So someone on a really stressful day might read that and be like, oh, okay, like it's just one more thing I have to deal with. But in reality, it's very unlikely that contacting someone is going to jeopardize your chance of getting a job. And if it makes you feel a bit better because you've got several jobs on the go and you kind of want to know, then just reach out. What have you got to lose, really? So that's my advice. Reach out, but do it in a way that's kind of really gentle and respectful, and see if that makes a difference. And if you reach out to them and they're really rude and aggressive, it's probably a sign that that's part of the culture, and do you really want to work there anyway? Thank you so much. I hope this was really useful. Best of luck in your career. If you want to see some other videos, feel like I've done a lot now, go and have a look through. Best of luck in your career. See you later. Bye-bye now.